Jack, you have the opportunity to not only represent yourself but the Devils at NHL All-Star Weekend. What does that opportunity mean for you?
Yeah, really happy to be here. So, represent the Devils and represent myself as well. So, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm happy to be here.
What are you most looking forward to out this weekend? You had a taste of it last year. What are you looking forward to this time?
Yeah, just kind of the same thing. It should be a lot of fun, and the 3-on-3 tournament's a lot of fun too. So, um, just get through Saturday, and then Saturday will be a lot of fun, and get through tomorrow. So that'll be good.
There's a lot of American players here that you've been around in the NTDP program around age-wise. Do you guys chirp each other when you're on the ice? How much do you interact in these events or even in the regular season?
Oh no, it's obviously there are a lot of USA guys here, so I think that's pretty cool. It shows where the game's at least with USA Hockey, and obviously things like the NTDP. So be pretty cool, and it's good representation.
And you were just named first star of the NHL for the month of January. I know that the team has been playing really well, but what has really helped you to really get on the score sheet so many times this past month?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess sometimes when you're just rolling, you're rolling. So it's a pretty big month for me, and a lot of opportunities, and pucks are going in for me. So that was a really good month for our team, and a really good month for myself personally.
We've heard from a couple players here about what makes your shot so lethal, but how would you describe what makes your shot so lethal?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely not lethal, that's for sure. I guess it's just finding different ways to score. Getting a lot of opportunities obviously helps, but I can't sit here and be like I have an elite shot, 'cause I don't. I think I just find different ways to score, and puck's been going in for me this year.
Congrats on being out here. A lot of people might say Nico Hischier could have joined you out here. First off, what do you think? Do you think he could have been an All-Star this year?
Yeah, I mean, we had like 4 guys that definitely could be here. Dougie, Nico, Brader, and Vitek. Especially Nico. He's had a tremendous year, and but honestly, like there's just not enough spots. Like a lot of guys having like great years, like don't make it. Nico falls in that category. So, we're on a really good team, and he's the guy driving the bus. So he definitely deserves to be here, but it is what it is.
Do you look forward to maybe one day sharing an opportunity like this alongside Nico?
Yeah, I would love to be here with a teammate or two for sure. You see a bunch of teams here of 2-3 guys, and I think we believe we have something special in New Jersey, and we're hoping with that team success, there's going to be a lot of individual success as well. So hopefully there'll be multiple Devils at All-Star games for a bunch of years to come.
Do you learn from him at all? Especially on the defensive side of the game. Obviously, a lot of people talk about him being a Selke candidate. Does he show you small things on the defensive side when you watch him?
Yeah, obviously, me and Nico are different players, but I respect his game so much. He does all the hard things, plays really hard. He's our captain, does all the little things for our team. So, he's a guy he's had a tremendous year right now, and he's really, not that he's not been on the map, but I think people are starting to understand how important he is to us, and he's had a great year, and he's going to continue it during the second half.
Jack, you would have played against Brock Nelson a lot in the station. What's your impression of his game? What makes him an All-Star?
Yeah, he's a really good player. Obviously, hard to play against. He's pretty rangy. He's big. I know he's a pretty good goal scorer too. So played the Islanders a lot. He's a good player.
And Elias Sorokin again, a guy you would have probably played a decent amount here a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think he's having like a pretty special year, right? I'm pretty sure. So I mean that's what people are saying. So he's obviously one of the top end goalies in the league, and yeah, I don't want to hype them up too much because they're Islanders guys, but those are 2 pretty good players.
You're a Hart Trophy candidate this season. I think a lot of people would agree with Jersey's turnaround and everything. But then at the same time, like Connor McDavid is still performing at this unbelievable level. What do you see in him and his continued greatness, and what do you appreciate most about his game, especially having joined the elite ranks of the NHL yourself?
Yeah, I mean, a bunch of guys are definitely having great games or great seasons, but like yeah, McDavid's just head and shoulders above everyone. I don't know. He's gonna go down as one of the best to ever play. So a lot of guys are having great years, but what he's doing is just like it's pretty ridiculous. So I think everyone in the league, everyone knows that. And, yeah, he's having a crazy year.
When you watch the highlights, you sometimes think, how does he do that?
Yes and no. I mean, of course he makes some pretty ridiculous plays, but he walks out of games at 3 points and he could walk out at 6. So I mean, when you're making that many plays and pucks are bound to go in. So and at this point, I don't think he amazes everyone. Some of the moves he makes and the plays he makes. So yeah, I don't think so. No.
Mom and Dad coming down?
Yeah, they're here.
Say hello, please.
Jack, I'm going to ask you the hardest questions you're going to answer today. Are you ready? Who do you have winning the Super Bowl?
I got the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl.
Good answer. Now, next question. You're in your hotel room. What temperature are you setting your thermostat at?
Well, I don't know. I've been in my hotel room for 20 seconds, so I haven't gotten that far yet.
If you had to choose, though, what's the number? Give me one.
Probably like 70.
Good answer. Good answer. Now, other than yours, what team has the best reverse retros?
Reverse retros. That's kind of a question for tomorrow. I haven't even seen half of them, so.
Okay, I'll circle back.
Okay.
Next question. On an off day, are you golfing or fishing?
I'd probably be golfing.
What's your handicap?
I'm like a 10.
That's fair. That's very valid. Now, last question, hardest question. How do you spell Kachuk?
Like, you want me to spell it out?
The whole name.
All right, I know these guys too, and that's TKACHUCK.
So close. No C at the end.
No C, just K. Okay.
Got to work on that friendship there, Jack.
Yeah, those are Quinn's boys. So.
Thanks.
The hard questions keep coming. Oh, you go.
John, if you spend 3 on 3, would you do that? Like 5 minutes more?
Pardon me?
3 on 3, would you expand it? 3 on 3?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I don't know who wants to watch. Like, I don't know. When you get the chance to like see like all the special players play, 3 on 3, there's so much ice out there. I don't know who wants to see it go into a shootout anymore. So, I think if they make it 10 minutes, the game's gonna be finished. Man, like as a player, 3 on 3 is so fun, So, it kind of sucks. Like you go into a shootout, you're like because you're missing out on really cool plays and. More opportunities for players to show their game.
Yep. How about a playing round?
A what?
A playing round, like they do in the NBA now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the commissioner. I just like if we're just trying to make the playoffs the Devils. So we've had a good first 50 games and we just got to keep rolling.
Yeah. Cool. Fair enough.
Have you had a chance to watch Connor Bedard at all? Just his trajectory.
Yeah.
He's got like super high expectations. What are your thoughts on his rapid rise?
Yeah, it's funny actually because like when you're asking me about McDavid, I was like gonna say he's doing what Bedard's doing in the NHL, which is even crazier. But yeah, Bedard's like a crazy special talent. He's like there's been a bunch of first overall picks recently that have struggled out of the gate, myself included. But I don't know. I've watched him a good amount, mostly from World Juniors, and I'd assume he's going to come in and be pretty special right away. Probably be a 35 goal scorer right away. So that's just my opinion, but he's a special player.
How do you watch games, like other NHL games during the season? Do you watch them critically, or are you able to kind of turn your brain off and just watch them?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you go through streaks. Like I could go a month without watching a game if you're just like hockeyed out a bit, but no, I love watching. I love watching hockey. I got my brothers playing all the time, so I'm always watching Michigan and Vancouver. There's certain teams I like watching too, so usually just snap on the TV and have a game on. So sometimes it's serious, but it's more of as a fan, just watching it and enjoying it.
Is it hard when you're watching your brother and they make a mistake? Are you just kind of like extra critical of them? Or?
Not really. No, I'm just like. hoping he gets a few points, you know, like, and then see where it goes.
Jack, what's